Hi guys, this is Anita from the Bircher Bar. This episode, we explore the traditional Chado tea ceremony workshop in Tokyo, focusing on making matcha tea. So before we went to the workshop, we did check out the local area which had the famous Sensoji temple in the Asakusa area. It's surrounded by market stalls selling traditional tea ceremony biscuits and sweets, as well as arts and crafts that you can take home as a souvenir. Now those tea ceremony biscuits, they're just perfect to enjoy with your matcha teas, and combined with tea ceremonial grade matcha tea, it is absolutely divine. If you would like to experience ceremonial grade matcha like we did in Japan, which is very rare and hard to come by in Australia, our good friends at Sipspa is currently celebrating their second birthday and end of financial year sale. Everything is 30% off. Let me tell you, the quality and the taste is legit. Very much a high grade matcha compared to those in the market right now. And let me tell you, we've tried a lot. Unless you're going to Japan anytime soon, and if you're missing that quality matcha tea that you get from Japan, just use our link in the bio and take advantage of this 30% off offer. Now, let's get back to the video. So we started the traditional tea ceremony workshop learning about the history of Chado. Chado literally means the way of the tea. We learnt that the Chado is very much ingrained in Japanese everyday living, and this history goes back to the 1500s when civil wars were happening. The soldiers created the traditional Chado tea house so that they can get away from infighting. They would get into these tents and women would prepare the tea, and they would make it for hours. The workshop that we attended pretty much imitated all the daily stresses of life is left outside that tea house, and we went in there and we spent 2 hours learning the history, serving the tea, learning about matcha, and even down to how to hold the cup and meditate when you are making the tea. Every movement was like a dance, and every movement was precise and it had its meaning. The purpose is to be present and peaceful when you're making tea, so that when soldiers came into the tea house, they can let go of the stress of the war and just be at one with themselves, with their friends, drinking tea. Now, we also learnt the reason why matcha tea tastes so good in Japan is because the process of making it is pretty much art and science. High quality and ceremony grade matcha tea leaves are not supposed to taste bitter. Matcha growers in Japan keep a watchful eye on the crops and make sure that leaves do not get burnt from the sun. In fact, big nets are actually cast over the crops to cover from the sunlight to make sure that the leaves do not get burnt. Crops are shaded from the high sun to ensure that the green chlorophyll color remains strong. Nutrients stay within the matcha tea leaves. So in the matcha tea leaves itself, it has many benefits. It has L-theanine, which is a component which keeps you calm. Polyphenols in the matcha is also a strong antioxidant, which pretty much cleans out all the bad toxicity in your cells. There's also what we've learned from Mika in the tea ceremony workshop is that foods have anti-cancer properties. It also supports dental health, and it also has vitamin C. With all these health benefits with matcha, I am convinced that we should really be drinking matcha daily. and this pretty much replaced our coffee intake as soon as we came back from Japan. Now, we obviously bought a lot of tea from Japan, but then we pretty much ran out very quickly, and that made us really sad, and we were looking everywhere for the best matcha tea, and we found Sipspa. Now, knowing that Sipspa is from Japan, the leaves were grown with Japanese agricultural standard, and that it is 100% Australian and female owned. It's also, the matcha products are certified organic, vegan, gluten-free, and dairy-free. It pretty much won us over. The taste itself is really high quality, very much the ceremonial grade matcha teas that Isa and I attended to. So if you're a coffee snob, and like coffee snobs, we only drink certain brands like Campos and Single Origin, then I would say Sipspa is kind of like your Campos and Single Origin. It's definitely a must-have in your pantry if you're into matcha, and especially ceremonial quality matcha teas. If you like quality health-related products and recommendations such as this, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and join our mailing list. We give longevity tips, health stats, and subscriber-only discount codes to your favorite adaptogens and health and longevity products such as AG1 and all your favorite medicinal mushrooms such as Tea Elixir and Superfeast. Check out our website for in-depth health research-driven information as well as our first-hand experience using these products. All articles are scientifically reviewed by our scientific officers.